What is going on, Jet fans? Welcome back to another episode of the Jets Life podcast. We have a huge episode today. Before we get started, I want you to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Helps us grow. The schedule released on Thursday, and we're going to break that all down today. Me and Dom are going to give our predictions of the 2026 Jets schedule, give our live reaction to how we think the season's going to go. And we're actually going to hold each other accountable to this. Dom wants to wager a small bottle of Jameson on the winner of this whole thing. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We want to hear your record predictions. Leave a comment. We'll definitely react to it too. But without any ado, bring on Big Dom. Dom, how's it going?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Excited, man. Love the record release. I mean, the schedule release was awesome. We'll get into that. Everybody hit those like the video, thumbs up. Let's go. Subscribe to the channel and let's rock, bro.
I mean, NFL does a good job of just making it like a rolling calendar, even though they only play 4 months a year. If you count preseason, call it 5. But they haven't really between free agency, you get a little bit of a lull in between the draft. A small lull, and it's like, okay, here's another little stupid thing. I don't necessarily watch the the schedule release primetime show or whatever it is. I more just want to know who we're gonna play, when we're gonna play them. Well, we know who they're gonna play, just more when they're gonna play them. Start eyeballing for us specifically the Miami game because we're down here in Florida. So when are we gonna go to that game? And then just look at whatever road games are out there and seeing if there's anything worth traveling to. Is a couple of games I know a lot of Jet fans are talking about. It's good little destination points. But we'll go into all that stuff here. But we'll go right into the schedule here. Let's pop this baby up. The opening quarter of the season. So I broke this down into 4 segments. First four games, second 4 games, third, and then the last batch, the 5-game home stretch, where hopefully the Jets are fighting for some sort of playoff contention, but we'll get right into this damn thing. And before we get anything started, I just want to make sure I'm note-taking because I'm gonna hold you accountable to this, bro. You're gonna buy me a nice bottle of Jameson on top shelf.
Oh boy, here we go.
No top shelf. It's a friendly bet. But anyway, let's get this thing rolling. So you got a 4-game window to start the season. You know what's crazy? And obviously, we're not playing the entire NFC North, whatever. But the NFL did this a few years ago. I don't know if you remember where we played the entire AFC North.
Yeah, we played
literally the entire AFC North.
Yeah,
first 4 games of the season.
Yeah, that was nuts.
So it's very similar. I don't know when do we play. The Vikings we played one of the last few games of the year. So yeah, definitely had a long break for a while, but
for sure. But yeah, when they dropped this, like you said earlier, you were saying how the NFL does a good job of spreading it out, man. So I mean, listen, what do we got after this? I think the OTAs are next week too, right?
I know they usually report. I know it's usually in June, and then by mid-June they're out for 6 weeks. That's the real
whole
quiet time
happens, right?
And then obviously training camp hits and it's all full steam ahead. But let's get right into the schedule here.
That's the NFL for you, bro.
Actually, before you do anything, did you watch what were your thoughts on a lot of people like to watch the schedule release videos that the teams put out there? Did you see what the Jets put out there? And did you have?
I have not. Thoughts? No, was it good?
It was stupid. It was it was some guy with a paintbrush and he has different colors and he's coloring in the team's colors that we're going against, and then it just wipes down. And it was kind of lame. Other teams do a really good job with it. San Diego is the one, or not San Diego, Chargers are the one that a lot of people really enjoy from a because they always do something funny with that thing. This year they did Halo.
You know what I seen? I seen the Patriots did something. They were on a roller coaster ride, and as they're coming down each up and down each valley, they were saying who they were playing. Mm-hmm. Each team they were playing. So that was pretty cool. I seen that one. But I didn't see anything else.
Tennessee does a funny one where they have some guy going down Broad Street.
Right.
And which is the main strip in Tennessee. And he just goes up to people and it's like there was one part where he's walking up to some old guy that didn't really look like Jerry Jones, but like he's like
So
pretending
kinda
like,
oh,
"Oh, are
playing
you
the
Jerry
Dallas
Jones?" And it's like,
Cowboys.
"Oh, that's Dallas." And
That is kind of funny, actually.
yeah, so it was. I think that was a pretty funny one.
Oh, yeah.
And then other teams like the Colts did something with the Simpsons. I don't really get it, but a lot of people like that because a lot of people like the Simpsons. Whatever. Anyway, alrighty, let's get right into this. So first 4 weeks of the season, Tennessee versus Green Bay, at Detroit, at Chicago. So first things off the bat, like a lot of road games to start this whole thing off. But we'll go. We'll do like round robin type of thing. You can
All
give
right.
your bet, your prediction, and then I'll follow up with my first prediction first on the Green Bay game.
Okay. So I mean, we're at Tennessee. Listen, that was another 3-win team. I mean, how much better can they be? I think we've improved a lot more. I have this as a W, my friend. I think we get the first win. We start the season 1-0. That's my prediction for Tennessee. We're not doing scores, are we? No.
No.
Yeah,
yeah. We don't know. We're not going to do scores. We don't know what teams
No.
will look like in week 18. We don't even know what they're going to look like in week 1. No,
No,
just going through gut with how you think it's going to go and loss.
Gotcha.
So this game, good way to start the season. And this is what I was telling you about for weeks and weeks and weeks. Like I just didn't want like a game that meant anything.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want anything that really meant anything for like I didn't want the revenge angle. I didn't want all this like crap, whatever. So that's the only thing that gives me a little bit of reservation on this whole thing.
Right.
Tennessee did upgrade a lot. They brought in a lot of Saleh's guys. They brought in, a couple
Yeah, they
of wide
brought in
receivers.
a lot of ex-Giants and ex-Jet players, bro.
Yeah. Basically everyone that got Dable and Saleh fired.
Yeah.
They decided to bring them back and get them fired again.
There you go. Remember the Titans, bro.
So I'm gonna go win week 1 as well.
I agree.
I don't know. I just think it's if you don't win that game, like good luck moving forward. That's a game. I'm not gonna say it's a must win, but like it's the closest thing you can get in a week 1 kind of situation when you look ahead at who you have coming up down the pike. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a win against Tennessee in week 1, and then I'll kick it off with Green Bay. Interesting game here. Early in the season, you get Green Bay, possibly without Micah Parsons. I know with his injury last year, there's a good chance that he might have to, miss some time to start the year. They're a team with playoff aspirations. They want to, make sure he's good for the end of the year. They're probably going to take it slow with him. And Jets aren't really a team that you feel like you need to accelerate the clock for him on. It is a home game, though. And I don't know. I'm going to go with what I kind of told myself when I started this whole thing. And I'm going to say a win against Green Bay.
It's for the same exact reasons I was thinking about this, right? And I'm saying if you're going to play Green Bay any time of the year, what's better, like you said, as early as week 2. And being that that's our first home game, hopefully pumped up about beating Tennessee. We're going to be thinking we want Super Bowl. A lot of fans are going to show up. I know Green Bay fans do show up to the stadiums, man. They make their presence heard. But
they travel, yeah.
Yeah, they do definitely travel. And I also have them winning this game. So I think we start off the season 2-0 and excited, man. I mean, we're thinking playoffs now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then we get Detroit.
Oh, well, I mean, rolling into Detroit at 2-0. I don't think it's going to be like one of those games where they're just going to get slaughtered, though. I think they will lose this game. They'll lose by maybe like 10 points or something like that. Keep it close. You know what I'm saying? I think they match up okay. I mean, I know Detroit's miles ahead of us. Depends on, like you said, can we get to them? And I think that for sure this is a loss here, so I have it as a loss.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go that route too. Like you said, Detroit's just ahead of us by every means of the imagination. I mean, they're coming off a down year. They definitely feel the fire a little bit. They're not happy with how things went last year. I think all three teams in the NFC North made the playoffs.
Except for Detroit.
Well, no, Minnesota didn't either.
All right, yeah. But they were up to the last game. They were up there until then, right?
Yeah. But Detroit's a team that, coming off of, a 14, 15-win season the year before, whatever it was, number one seed, ending the season in, a one-and-done type of situation, then coming out the following year. That's not what Dan Campbell wants to do. They're going to come out with fire in this season, try and get off to a hot start like they did a couple of years ago. So I'm going to go with Detroit in this game.
Same here.
It's just, at some point they're not going to go 3-4
win them all, right?
to start the year. Yeah, you can't win them all. You can't get greedy now.
No, for sure.
Then you start with Detroit, so I'll get Chicago. Similar situation. Chicago's in year 2 of a coaching system, and a coaching system that looks like it's working. Year 3 under Caleb Williams. They number 2 seed in the NFC last year. I mean, there's a lot of positive vibes coming out of Chicago, but again, like I mentioned earlier with Detroit, they're going to come out with a little bit more steam this year than they did last year. You imagine Green Bay's probably going to come out with a little more fire as well, you would hope, in their eyes. But again, travel on the road, I just don't think this team is ready for that just yet, especially against strong opponents. So I have them going 2-2 to start the opening window with a loss against Chicago.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat as you here. Going in Chicago, it's not going to be an easy game to win, like you said, Chicago is just more. I mean, they're up for the prime time now. You know what I'm saying? They are. They're set. I mean, they could easily win that division. They could easily, go back to the NFC Championship game. So this is a team that I see right now just a little more advanced than we are. I mean, look at the coach they got, and the guy's a mastermind offensive play caller. Look what he did with Caleb last year. I mean, they play really. I mean, they're a really good team. So yeah, I have them losing this game, and this could be one of those games that could easily get blown out as well. But yeah, I say loss here as well.
Mm-hmm. So I heard you. I mean, I just gotta stop for a sec. What? I heard you say the word blown out like a couple times here. Oh no, you said they weren't gonna get blown out against Detroit.
Yeah, and I don't think that's gonna blow out that game.
And you said week 4 is gonna be a blowout.
Yeah,
it's almost like.
You know what I think? I think Chicago's got more firepower right now, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, for instance, Detroit, I mean, listen, they got one of the best running backs and one of the best receivers in the game. But I think that they're running, I mean, just their running attack alone, I think they're not as strong. Jamar Gibbs, their receiving core, who they got on that receiving core again? I forgot Detroit. Lamont St. Brown.
Jameson Williams.
Both those games can be blowouts, but I don't know. I just think that Aaron Glenn knows them too well. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why I think it's going to be a closer game than the Chicago game. I think Chicago.
Yeah, I think that blowout word needs to be said very, very minimally this year.
I get it.
As we've talked about for many a times.
No, for sure.
If we're talking blowouts, we're talking probably new coach in.
Hey, listen, but I have to say, if the Jets start off 2-2 with these 4 games, like we're both predicting, it's not a bad start. Rather than that 0-7 from last year, we're still in it.
It's not a bad start. I mean, I'm just going my initial gut here on that Green Bay game. That can easily be a loss too. I think more realistically, the Jets probably start the season 1-3.
It could be. It could be. I'm the same token.
That's probably more realistic. But I'm just going game by game. And on that one, when I first saw the schedule and I thought we played against them without Micah to start the year, I was like, you know what, screw it. It's a home game too. So especially if we're coming off a win against Tennessee, you got to go with good vibes and hope hope it works out. Maybe David Bailey gets a couple of sacks. Maybe Will McDonald gets a couple of sacks on Jordan Love, make life a little difficult for Green Bay. And not to mention, got to remember,
That helps our pick, bro.
Exactly. That's we're doing the reverse tank on that one. That's a week we can't. That's a week we can't lose because no matter what,
right.
no matter what,
yeah, I know. Well, that's for sure.
Potentially, unless we don't get the Green Bay pick. But
so
quick little segue, whatever.
Yeah.
If you had to put money on it right now on which pick we're getting, Green Bay's or Dallas's, which one do you think as we go into it today?
I'm thinking Dallas.
You think Dallas is going to be lower than Green Bay?
I think Dallas stinks.
I don't think they stink.
I don't see them winning more than 6 games. And let me tell you something. That NFC East, man, the Giants are much better now. Be careful.
They're better, yeah.
But I think so. It depends also on Jordan Love health-wise. I mean, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
If you get Jordan Love that misses 5-6 games a year, I mean, those are like 4 losses. They don't have what's his name no more, Malik, whatever his name is over there.
Yeah, Malik Willis went to Miami.
Yeah, so I mean, you don't know what you're getting in Green Bay.
Mm-hmm. Not here,
but not bad. So 2-2 off the next 4 games.
So 2-2 to start the year. Nice little window.
Yeah, man.
All right, now we get to another. So
at home.
So this is the window where if the Jets really did start off 2-2, you start feeling like holy crap. Like there's a streak of games here. Obviously, the New England one in the middle makes things a little difficult, but there's a window here where you can say, okay, can we be better than Cleveland? They're in a very similar boat as we are. They have upgraded their defense, but Shador, we don't know what the heck he is. We have our opinions. Is Deshaun Watson going to play? I don't know. There's a lot of positivity around him and Todd Monken right now, but sometimes people just run out of shit to talk about.
No, for sure.
Obviously, like I said, New England at New England too doesn't help. Miami, again, another team that's very, very much in our situation, if not worse, probably worse than our situation right now. And then wrapping this window up against the Raiders, a team just had the first overall pick, starting a rookie quarterback potentially by week 8. You would think.
Think he's in there by then.
Yeah, I think he's probably in there by week 4 to be honest, but should definitely be in there by week 8. So who went first the last time? Oh, you're going to go first again on this one. Right.
So week 5, we started off 2-0, then went to 2-2. We end our losing streak, and as we beat Cleveland last year, we're going to beat them again this year. I think we beat Cleveland, especially a home game, and we are 3-2, my friend.
Any chance Isaiah Williams gets another punt return or a kick return touchdown
against Cleveland? Could happen. Both.
Yeah. Against Cleveland.
At home.
Just trying to think. It is at home. I'll go with a win against Cleveland too. Screw it. I mean, we should beat them. Again,
we beat them last year.
We beat them last year, but that was also Dylan Gabriel.
At least now we got a better quarterback and better weapons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. But yeah, I mean, they should beat them. I mean, we're in year 2 of Glenn's system. You got to start getting to a point where you're beating the teams you should beat. Exactly. And they're going to lose games that they should win, and they're going to win a game somewhere in the schedule that they shouldn't have won, or not shouldn't have won, but that you didn't expect them to win. Shit's going to happen. It's just the way the schedule works. But off the cuff, yeah, Cleveland seems like a game that we should win. And then I start off with the Patriots. I mean, easy one here. I mean, I don't think much has to be said. New England just came off a Super Bowl appearance. Mike Vrabel's situation with Diana Rossini. Everything's beautiful over there. Nobody wants to talk about it.
It's all peaches and cream.
It's all strawberries and peaches and cream. But yeah, I'm gonna go Patriots here. Like I said, it just doesn't seem like even a remote chance we got that one.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat as you. I'm going to go Patriots here as well. But let me tell you something. It'll be closer than people think. I don't think the Jets are going to get blown out.
Well, I think that's the biggest thing we need to start seeing too. It's you can't just every game that you're expected to lose, or people think you're going to lose, you just can't get destroyed out of all those games. You got to start.
Exactly.
You got to start
Keep it close.
closing the gap.
Don't get embarrassed.
Don't get embarrassed. Close the gap, and where can you go from there?
Listen, if we lose, but as long as we punch them in the face, I'm okay with that. You got what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I care about. I'm not expecting the Jets to make the playoffs, none of that stuff, but I want a strong fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to lose this case, I want you to lose this game, punch them in the face, get up, and let's go to the next week.
Gotcha. Alrighty. You go with the Dolphins here, start off.
So with Miami Dolphins coming into New York, we're 3-3. We're going to set back to another win. We find our way to win our first division game in I don't know how long, like 2 years? When was the last time we won a division game? 2 years ago? Jeez. Last year we didn't. Was it probably 2 years ago? Yeah, it was. It was the last game against Miami of week 17.
That doesn't count, though. Everyone sucked that day.
But here we go. We return to our winning ways. We get a W here.
Mm-hmm.
That gives us 4 wins already. Jeez. 4-3.
We haven't gotten to it yet. We're in week 7. There's a huge
difference.
No, I'm saying there's a huge cloud over the Jets going into the year. That interception streak. Interception streak.
Oh.
When does it come to an end? I know we talked through like the first few games already, but I can go back through it. You get Tennessee.
It ends in Tennessee.
You think it ends in Tennessee?
Watch D'Angelo Ponce take one to the house.
Oh, that would be nuts.
Can you imagine that, though? That'd be awesome. Imagine the first play, too, nonetheless, just like he did to Oregon. Jeez.
Yeah. So not sure if you're keeping track or not, but you having the Jets win this game has them at
4-3. My record's at 4-3. You're at 3-3 right now before this game starts.
4-3. Yeah, I was gonna say 3-2, but yeah, we're in week 7 now.
Yeah.
I knew you were game over. Against Miami at home, I'm kind of there too. Win against Miami. Like I mentioned earlier, I think they're in a similar situation that we're in, if not probably worse.
No, I agree.
I think that's probably more true than anything else.
No, that's for sure.
Week 8 against Raiders. You went first last time, so it's me this time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Vegas on this one just because I don't know. I have a hard time believing the Jets will be 5-3. I don't know. I mean, one, I have a hard time believing they'll be 5-3. 2, maybe get Geno revenge game. But I don't know. All that, I think Raiders are moving in the right direction.
They are.
Is Kubiak going to be, some sort of,
wizard
genius where he gets things turned around like Ben Johnson did last year? Probably going to take a little bit more time. Ben Johnson was working with a year 2 quarterback, and he's got a year 1 guy, but he does have Kirk Cousins there too to kind of steer the ship for a little while. But I don't know. I think it's more just the vibe of I just can't see how the Jets go into this 5-3 is more my thing. So I go Raiders in this one.
And I did the same thing. I think this is one of those games where we're going to be 4-3, thinking we're going to easily win this game, and this is where we get punched in the face. Not beat hard, but I think it's going to be one of those sloppy games. Raiders know Geno Smith. It could be one of those games where it could be like a game like 27-24. They lose last-minute field goal or something like that. I think it's going to be close. I don't think Raiders are going to blow them out, but I just think it's going to be one of those games where we're having a problem moving the ball. But let me tell you, this is a game they could win, though. They could steal this game.
They could win it.
Yeah.
I mean, Raiders had the first overall pick for a reason.
Yeah.
We are at home, so there's that as well. Week 8, that puts you at first week of November. Raiders being from Vegas, they're not necessarily a cold weather team. I know Fernando came from Indiana and stuff like that, but so he's used to the
cold weather. You don't know what you're going to get out of him in the NFL. First year.
No, yeah, of course. You don't. Yeah, of course you don't know yet. Plus, Plus, you don't know how many starts he'll have under his belt by that point either. Again, I believe he'll start by week 4. So that would be around his 4th or 5th start, depending on when their bye week is. Yeah, I mean, again, more about like just not being able to visualize that they'll be 5-3.
I just can't exactly. That's where I'm at.
They're going to lose a game that they should win.
And that's one. And they're going to win a game that we shouldn't think they wouldn't win. And I'll tell you when that's going to happen.
All right. So we'll go to the next window.
Mm-hmm.
Next window of games. You got Kansas City, Buffalo.
Oof.
Chargers. Oof, my God. And then at Miami. At Miami, week 12. I think Uncle John was telling me that's week, November 23rd, November 24th, or something like that.
Oh, that's New Year. That's Thanksgiving week.
Yes, yeah, it's the weekend after Thanksgiving. So that's okay.
That sounds like a good time.
So
at KC, listen, I don't know what KC we're getting either. I know Mahomes is going to be back and all that. They go into this game as underdog and find a way for a W. I know you got them as a loss here.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's one of those games. This is a game they could steal.
Yeah, I mean,
it depends. Now, if you're gonna get listen, Kelsey's older. They got nothing, bro. They got Mahomes. The defense.
I'll tell you what they do have. They have Andy Reid.
Well, they do. They had him last year. They won 6 games last year, dude.
They had a down year. I mean,
I get it. I mean, listen, they got no offensive firepower, dude.
They'll be all right.
I'm just saying. I mean, well, they did sign what's his name, Kenneth Walker, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they got running back. I mean, receivers, who knows what's going to happen there. But I think they get a W here. This is where I was saying they're going to shock you.
All righty. So, yeah, I don't know if I said my prediction, but I think it was pretty straight obvious.
I know.
Going with a loss here.
Okay.
Then I kick off week 10 versus Buffalo.
At home, bro.
Yep. And that's why I'm saying I think this is going to be a win here. Trying to change some shit up here because
I hear you.
Listen, I gave away the Raiders game.
I'm taking the Buffalo.
I'll take the Bills game here. Got to start winning division games, especially against superior opponents. It's got to happen at some point. The Bills, yeah, they have Josh Allen. Yeah, they're coming in with a new defense coordinator, new head coach as well. They're changing a lot of shit up over there. New stadium, probably gonna be a lot of good vibes and all that crap. Fine, all sounds outstanding, but comes a point in time where eventually you guys start winning these games.
You got to steal a couple here. You're right.
I'm gonna go with the Jets beating Buffalo in week 10.
Listen.
Again, another home game. Got to start winning these things.
No, I get it. I get you. That's why I said win at Kansas City because I like that. Coming back home to play Buffalo. And here, unfortunately, I'm going to say a loss here. I think Buffalo is just going to edge us out. I just think, listen, they're one of those teams there. Hey, listen, they're Big Papa. You know what I'm saying? We got to prove ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they win this game. I think they go to a loss here, and I got them at 5. We're both at 5-5, bro, through week 10. Hey, listen, I'm not complaining. We're still in the playoff hunt, bro. I told you this is important.
We're in the hunt.
Yep. And I got the Chargers. Listen, you go into the West Coast. The Jets do not play well in the West Coast. They never did and never will. But here at LA, I got them as a loss here.
Yeah, it's my direction as well. Harbaugh, Chargers. Here's the thing I will say is the Jets kind of have a weird, I'm just going to throw this out there. They kind of have a weird, luck with the Chargers.
They do.
It's one of those weird things, where I can see them.
We've seen it many times.
Doing something, weird here with the Chargers, even though you think everything's pointing the right direction. Plus, you just don't know what the Chargers, too. I don't know,
something about them. You're right.
There's something about them. I know they got Harbaugh. I don't know if it's just, a stale Herbert situation. I don't know if he's just gotten stale in my eyes. Where
look at it.
that might just be it. But all that to be said, I Chargers should win this game. They're going to be
especially in LA. It's a tough travel going to LA. You know what I'm saying? It's a 4:00 game. You know what I'm saying? For them, I just don't.
It's 4:00 game. So what's our only 4:00 game all year?
I think we got 3 of those actually.
3 of them?
Yeah, 3 of them.
Yeah. So now we're at 5 and 6, both of us. Going into week 12 at Miami. Who goes first on this one? Me. Miami. I'm gonna say lost here. I don't know, man. We should beat them. We definitely should sweep Miami, in my opinion.
Listen,
I don't know. I've walked out of that stadium too many times on the losing end.
No, I know. Same here.
I don't know. It just seems like it's one of those things that gonna happen. It's one of those things that we're probably gonna be like super pissed off about. Obviously, we're pissed off the losses, but we're just gonna look at this thing and go, "Oh my god, what are we like 5 and 5 now? 5 and 6, whatever we're at."
5 and 7 after this game.
5 and 7, and it's like, okay, we just gotta win this game, and then we got a stretch of games coming up where maybe we can take a couple of games, see what happens, and we're in playoff positioning. And this is just gonna be the one that's gonna kind of derail that entire situation. Hate to be like a negative vibes kind of person, but
listen, they got to prove it to us. And I'm sitting here. I got them splitting with Miami this year. I don't think they're winning both games. It's only fair to say it's not like we're miles ahead of Miami. We're both crappy teams until we prove it on the field. But I say that we win at home, lose in Miami, and we're both 5 and 7 as well.
Yeah, I think we've gone basically exact on our schedule, on our predictions, except for the
team wins.
Except for the Chiefs and Bills.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
That's our one deviation on this whole thing.
Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty. Now we're into we're into the final window of the season. Let's get this thing kicked off here. You go first.
I mean, we're playing home against them. I have to say, though, the last few times we played Denver, we've played them tough, And I'm not – listen, Denver's going to be a tough win. This time we're at home. We've played them on the road the last few years we're on the road both times, 2-3 times in a row. But
coming off a bye in this one. Don't forget
coming
that
off a bye. I see them losing this game. I don't see them winning against Denver. Denver, they're probably one of the best teams in the AFC right now. I don't see them winning this game.
I would agree there. They're just getting their trajectory is moving in the right direction under Sean Payton. What is this, year 3 with Bo Nix as well? Yeah. That defense was outstanding last year. They did lose a couple of guys, but
they can turn it in. That's a good team.
It just seems like they're just a team that looks like they're moving in the right direction as well. They were the 1 seed last year. That's right. And then stupid friggin' Bo Nix has to fuck up his ankle. And
that stunk.
Friggin' Jarrett Stidham against the Patriots. Or was it Stidham? Who was it? It was Stidham, right?
Stidham, yeah, Stidham.
Stidham against the Patriots.
It
was terrible. And not to mention, it was like a friggin' blizzard in that game, too. It was like the guy couldn't begin with. I'm with you on this one as well.
That puts us at 5 and 8 right now. So now everything's starting to come together.
Those vibes are starting to fall apart.
Yeah.
Jets Twitter's, why'd you have to beat the Bills? Why'd you have to beat the Chiefs?
Yeah. You screwed up our tankathon.
If we were lost to the Bills and we were lost to Tennessee and we were lost to this one, we would have the first pick. It's all.
We're being realists, though. I mean, we're being realists. Listen, we're at 5. What is it? 5 and 8 now.
We're at 5 and 8, I think. Yeah, we have 5 wins with 4 games to go. So 5 and 8.
You go with Arizona.
Week 15, the week before Christmas. I think this is on December 20th.
Nice.
Against Arizona Cardinals in Arizona. Who goes first in this one? You went first on Denver. I go first on Arizona. A game the Jets should win. It's in Arizona. is this like a? I'm not gonna call it a trap game because we just lost a couple of games in a
No,
row.
listen,
But
dude, they were a 3-win team too.
yeah, no, I know, and no, I agree. We should beat them, but I almost wonder if this is one of those games where you're just like, okay, now is the get right game. I'm gonna go with Jets win. That game just looks like a game where it's like, all right, everyone and their mother's gonna think we're gonna win this game, and then it's gonna be like New Orleans last year. Everybody thought the Jets were gonna go into that game and win it, whatever. And then by the time the season rolled around and we actually got to New Orleans, they destroyed us.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, granted, nobody knew Tyler Shuck was going to be what he was last year. A lot of different factors, but yeah, I'm going to go with the Jets winning this game.
All right. So you got them winning this game. I'm saying we're traveling to Arizona. This is another 4:00 game, by the way. And I think they lose this game.
I'm telling you, everything I was saying, I was kind of leaning in that direction, but
you know what it is? They can't beat every team we think they're going to beat because they're not going to do that.
That's you know, that's why I kind of went away from the Raiders. That's why I kind of went away from Miami. I mean, at the end of the day, like I think we're doing the work here, and I think we're like kind of telling the exact story. Is like
100%.
The Jets are probably somewhere in that neighborhood of
a 5 to 7 win team.
7 wins. I mean, it's just,
I agree.
There's a lot of different ways to peel it. We'll see how it goes.
And just like I said, if we lose, but we're punching them in the face doing it, I don't mind this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now we go to New England. And listen, New England's going to be playing for something here. Okay. We're coming back from the West Coast. Really not so far to West Coast. Going at home. We're at home this game, though. No, we're not winning against Patriots. I think Patriots beat us twice this year. I got this as an L.
I'm right there with you. I just think, you know, and we talked about this a lot, like over the last few weeks, last few months. Like you're gonna go into a lot of these games with a distinct disadvantage at quarterback and head coach. And I think both games against New England are probably the farthest, like proof of that.
Right.
Because you got an MVP caliber quarterback in Drake May. You have a coach of the year, Super Bowl appearing coach in his first season with New England type of thing. And we got Aaron Glenn and Geno Smith. So
like it's I said, if we lose this game, just keep it close. Don't get embarrassed. It's a home game. You cannot – listen, who knows? But I just don't see us – we're not there yet. You got what I'm saying? We're not there yet.
No, I'm with you on that one.
Us losing this one.
So I'm at 6. You're at 5 wins. Against Minnesota. Like the thing that's crazy about Minnesota is we don't know who's starting a quarterback. Is it the Kyler Murray show like over there? Or is it like legitimately like an open type of competition where, you know, JJ McCarthy could win the job? I think it probably leans towards. I mean, I think they would love for McCarthy to go out there and, you know, be the guy that they thought they were
Kyler Murray, dude. Most likely.
But it's Kyler Murray is what I think here. And
it's at home too.
I just think this game at home, a lot of things point that direction, but Minnesota's still just a team that like looks like they have all the answers in a lot of different areas except for quarterback. But O'Connell, I'm going to give the edge to Minnesota on this one. To wrap up our home slate with a loss to the Vikings.
And unfortunately, week 17, Vikings coming down to New York. I think the Jets win this game. And the reason being, 2 things. Kyle Murray. He's not an outdoor quarterback. It's going to be freaking cold. You know what I'm saying? And I think the Jets get the win at our last home game. And here we are. I think we're both 6-10 now. Oh boy, how are we going to win this? How are we going to do this? So we got to look at the picks we did. Well,
yeah,
we're gonna do it anyway.
You have points. You have points when you get them right.
Yeah.
Not based off record.
Yeah.
That's why I said we can't do like the window thing. That would have been a way to go about it. Like, what do you think they're going to do in this window? 3-2. What do you think they're going to do in this window? 2-2. Whatever.
Well, I got
That could have been a way to go about it, but you gotta put your name to a team. And I think this last one probably
Buffalo's going to be playing for something, bro. It might be.
Yeah, I would think so. And if the Jets are 6-10 or whatever we have,
probably starting Klubnik at this point.
Yeah, if the Jets are 6-10, you would hope the Bills are playing for something because you want that. Sure. Now we are in tank mode where it's like, screw it, just get the 6-11 and see, let's get this thing over with.
6-11 gives us like a top 10 pick, bro. We'd be sitting around 10, 11.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bills here.
Yeah, same here.
I think you go first, but whatever.
It's Bills. Pretty obvious. Bills here. I mean, listen. Alrighty. So we finished the year 6-11. Based on what we see. I mean, who knows? It could be, listen, like you said, it could be 7, maybe 8, but it also could be 3-5. Mm-hmm. I mean, listen, we know that. We know these Jets, but if they go 6-11, though, but let's say those 11 losses, they were in it a lot. You know what I'm saying? They were in it in every game. You know, they didn't get embarrassed. That probably buys Aaron Glenn another year.
I don't know.
Dude, they doubled their win total from 2024.
I think that's the weird spot of the whole thing. It's like
that's what's scary.
Here's my thing is you're gonna go into that offseason knowing that you're picking a quarterback in April. And if you feel like it just wasn't enough, and we got to see what the situation is with the offense. Is the offense moving in the right direction? If it's not, that makes the conversation so much more easier because you need to make sure that whatever's around this guy is some sort of stability.
Solidified.
I don't know. 6 wins. 6 wins is a very, very, very
that's the edge.
Tough world. That's a situation where we're going to be watching on Monday to see what the situation is because you just don't know which way it's going to go.
That I agree with.
That defense will have to take a major step in the right direction, and that offense will have to be able to prove that it looks something like,
Let's say it was a Geno Smith problem. You know what I'm saying? You're right. Let's say it is a Geno problem. Like, let's say Geno, is okay. He didn't get us over that next hurdle. And we're losing games because of Geno Smith. I mean, he was the best available out there anyways. There was nothing else we can do. You got what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they brought him in. And let's say it was a quarterback issue. Let's say we drafted a quarterback. Let's say we would have Mendoza this year, and he went in there, and he was on point. That 6 wins could have been 8, 9 wins. If that's the reason, he deserves to stick around. But if it's the opposite reason, like you were saying, like defense didn't show up, something like that, dude, bye-bye, Aaron.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I think 6 wins is like the perfect spot for.
Oh yeah.
Is he sticking around? Is he leaving? What's the situation going to look like? But I think we'll see. That to be determined. I mean, hopefully they win more than 6 games. That'd be outstanding, and we can have a better conversation.
Yeah, who wants to go?
Green Bay,
man.
Green Bay goes 3-14.
Indy, bro. Watch Indy, bro. I'm telling you.
4-13.
4. Dude, they're gonna win 2 games next year.
Win 2 games.
Maybe 3 games. I'm telling you. Watch, bro. They stink. Bro, Daniel Jones is gonna play on his left foot. Taylor's gonna. I don't know. Jonathan Taylor just disappeared last year. I don't know what happened to him after the first great start. I mean, I just don't see it.
He was on MVP. He was on MVP type of. I mean, they don't give that award to anybody but quarterbacks anymore. But he was still on some sort of.
He was the first part of the year.
Yeah,
then he disappeared.
I got screwed in the guillotine league.
Yeah, because of that.
Because I was right there with all the other teams, and I'm like, all right, let me just drop a huge budget on this guy. Brought him in, and after that, he sucked.
Choked.
Oh my god! The week before, I could have had Saquon. Well, Saquon also kind of sucked. Actually,
he did. Dude, last year it was Jamar Gibbs. It was those guys, dude. They were the guys that were going off every week.
Yeah. We got NBA tip-off here. Want to try and keep this short and sweet.
Let's go. Like it.
Yeah, like the video. Tim Patrick, wide receiver 4. Any words on that, Dom, before we sign this thing off?
I mean, honestly, it's about time they brought him in. I feel like this was something they were talking for years. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, it's great to have him on the team. You know, it gives us more depth. It gives Isaiah Williams only thinking now special teams. We got now we got a good 1, 2, 3, 4 punch. You know, I mean, not saying he's going to come in and have 800-900 yards, but you know what? Can we get 30 catches, 35 catches out of Patrick, 300-400 yards, 2-3 touchdowns? I mean, yeah. What else can you ask for a number 4? You know what I'm saying? And plus, he brings leadership to that.
He's going to take the Alan Lazard role, basically, and he can do a better job at it.
100%. I agree totally.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I kind of agree with all that. Wide receiver 4 coming in, whatever. It is what it is. They need to bring in more veteran guys. They need to bring in a veteran linebacker.
I think we're missing a linebacker and another guy in the safety room too. But
I would have liked somebody in the safety room, but I feel like they kind of missed the ball on those opportunities. Now you're just going to get other variants of Andre Sisco at this point in time. Tony Adams,
no, for sure.
Tony Adams light, just gonna get all this crap out there. A fun show again.
Yes,
that ball of Jameson. I'd like it on ice, so we'll talk about that.
Hey, we're both 6-11. We just got to compare it, but we're gonna go for the final one during the training camp and all that. We got to do another one.
I think out of this whole thing, we picked 4 games different, so that'll be our bonus games there.
For sure. Right, I mean, I think if we get the 6 wins each, it doesn't matter though.
No, we gotta go game by game. Is how it works.
Oh, game by game. I got you. Okay, got you. Shoot.
Alrighty.
All right, man. Go Knicks.
Right. Go Knicks.
Knicks in 5. Let's go.
Let's make it happen. 2-0 Cleveland right now, though. So let's get the thing going. All right.
Peace.
Everyone, appreciate you for joining. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your schedule predictions in the comments, and we'll be sure to respond. Let's go Knicks. Let's go Jets.
Let's do it.
Let's go New York.
Yeah, buddy.